Good morning, everyone. It is, June 25th, I think now. Yeah, June 25th. June 25th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I am somewhere on the Garden State Parkway in eastern New York State. Heading down to New Jersey to take care of a couple things. Taking the non-toll route, or route, as I should have said. The non-toll route. So I will be passing through New York City. That might be fun for a minute. Now, as I'm driving down the Garden State Parkway, which is a little byway, you know, it's not an interstate or anything like this, and it's a very nice day to do this. You know, I've been on back roads all day. I've not hit an interstate once. It's been all two-laners. This is the first part of this that's multi-lane. But driving through New York State, and I'm not getting political. That's not what this is about. Not a political guy. I will talk politics, but politics ends friendships and it ends families. So I don't usually go off on that, really. Anyway, I saw a sign for Donald J. Trump State Park, I think. Now, I've never heard of it. Didn't know it was such a thing. Wouldn't be surprised being in New York. But I've never heard of it, and I kind of wonder, is that pre-presidency or post-presidency? Now, I'm going to look, by the time anyone else sees this video, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to have looked it up to see what the deal is with that, but it just blew my mind, and I've also seen my camera sitting here the whole trip and have not really had anything to say. That's the first thing I had to say. So, here it is. Shoot, I wish I could turn it around. Donald J. Trump State Park, French Hill section, exit 14 south on the Garden State Parkway. I'll look it up later, but we're on our way. I'll bring the camera back up when we're going through New York City. Like I said, didn't have much to say on the way down. Just been in deep thought and kind of tired because I didn't sleep well last night. So this trip continues. Quick trip overnight. Just picking up some stuff. Later. Anybody who knows me well knows that one of my least favorite places to drive is in New York City. And that's especially down in the city. I'm talking going to like Manhattan and Brooklyn. But right now it's not so bad because I'm on the Major Deegan Expressway in the Bronx. So welcome to New York City. Welcome to the Bronx. Traffic's starting to, you know, as soon as you hit, and there's a sign, and I didn't even realize it was there until it was too late. There's a sign that says, "Welcome to New York City. Welcome to New York City. Now entering the Bronx." As soon as you cross that line, traffic just gets congested. Now, I've been in worse cities with worse traffic than New York City, but it's still New York City and East Coast driving, man, and it's kind of brutal. So we're going to take another break from talking, and as we get close to the city, we'll see if we can get some video of the city itself, like the buildings and whatnot. Alright, later. So if you can tell from the video here, I am in traffic. Not standstill, but definitely creeping. Less than 5 miles an hour. I'm in the lane for my exit, but it's going to be a few minutes before I get to the exit, I'm sure. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's a couple big bridges up ahead that are, I'm pretty sure, are 95 south. Well, the one is. I don't remember what the other one is. And the one backed up, I'm fairly sure, is the one that's 95 south. Yeah. Now I've made it to the exit. We're going south to the GWB.
Southwest on exit 7NS. In 1,000 feet, keep left at the corner.
This Dodge to the left that's now pulling back out just zipped in there and then just zipped back out in front of a bus, as you saw. I wish you could have saw the beginning of the move, but the end of the move that you saw, man, that jerk off. And now I hope you could have heard me over my air conditioner, but that's something I definitely didn't miss. Like, I could say that there was some questionable driving on the streets of Las Vegas. It's been a while since I've seen a jerk move like that. But then I've been in Vermont for 2 months, so you don't really see anything like that up there because there's not traffic up there. But still in the exit, hanging out. It was almost 15 minutes to get up the on-ramp to get up here on the 95 South, heading towards the George Washington Bridge. We are going to be on the lower level. Right there, it says on that sign, to New Jersey, 3 miles in 4 minutes. I doubt it. You gotta love these interchanges, man. And they're so congested, it only makes it worse when people are like, oh no, what do I do? I gotta get out of this lane. So now they gotta push their way over, which slows everybody else down, instead of just being where they should be to begin with. So here we are, just kinda driving. I'm gonna leave this running though. I would almost kind of like to get the crossing of the bridge. We'll come back for that. Do you support lane splitting? I do not support lane splitting. I think it's dangerous. I get all the pros that people give about lane splitting by motorcycles, but I don't see it, dude. I just think it's dangerous, and I think it actually causes more problems than good. And I've had a few miles to think about that and seen more than a few motorcycles, so. Phone says 10-minute slowdown caused by construction. That's awesome. And I think I have to get over, so now I think I've made a mistake that other people, that I was just saying people shouldn't make. I totally did too. Dang it. How the hell did I biff on this? Well, you know what, we'll get in. I may not drive in the cities much. I may not drive in the eastern cities much anymore. But I still got it when I need it. There's a license plate I've never seen before, one that says Diplomat. Never seen one. Don't know what kind of diplomat. Hear that? Listen to the wonderful sounds of driving in New York City. Welcome to Manhattan over here on the right. I hope that's in the camera. I'm not watching the view screen, so who knows. Let's see, sign coming up, 95 South to New Jersey. That's where I'm going, obviously. Crossing the lower level of the George Washington Bridge. We're not on the bridge yet. I just know we're going to be in the lower level. Look at this cop. Big old light bar. Hey, we're moving now. I know it's dark, so I don't know what you can see on the camera, but we're moving now. Hudson Parkway. I've taken that before. Not here, though. Not at this. What we got on there somewhere else. Nowhere near this mess. So we are now in New Jersey, crossing the lower level of the George Washington Bridge. Here, I don't know if you can see out there. Again, not watching the screen, just flipping the camera around. But that's the, whoa, flipped way too much. That's the Hudson River out there. I don't know if you can see the two barges. That's the Hudson River going north. And here's us going south to New Jersey. And here's me fumbling with the camera, and it's all tilted probably, maybe, I don't know. So we're back in New Jersey. We're crossing the bridge. The traffic's lightened up. We might actually make some of our time back. I don't know. Again, like I said before, I'm taking the no toll route. So I'm taking all side roads. In fact, the GPS wants me to go to Route 1. Route 1 South, which could be a mess. Could be a mess. We'll see how it goes, though. Good morning. It's about 5:20 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time on June 26th. And I'm about to get going again. I've been up since 1 though, which kind of sucks. I couldn't sleep last night. Too much on my mind. How did the end of the night go? Well, after I left New York, you saw the video of New York City. There wasn't much to see. There was no cool skyline of the city or anything like that the way I ended up going, so I didn't get that. So I just didn't run much video, and it got busy yesterday doing what I was doing and then hanging out with a friend, and it just got busy when it got dark. So So, the door didn't close, dang it. Alright, so now I'm heading to the elevator to go get the car. I gotta make one more stop before I head back north. I'm wicked tired, but that's alright. I don't care about that. I just, too much on my mind to sleep, it would seem. And that's the best part about road tripping, is that all you can do is think. So as we round the corner to the elevator, we'll see what this day brings. So I'm out driving, heading back towards Vermont on the Garden State Parkway. Two things. One, I have made quite the rookie mistake and have gotten on the Garden State Parkway at the 8 o'clock hour. Always awesome. Morning rush hour, greatness. But even more so than that, I certainly hope I just saw a woman cop getting back into her car after a traffic stop. Because if I didn't, and it was a male cop, uniform regulations have changed, and it was a cop with a man bun. And I would find that completely unacceptable. Still on the Garden State Parkway. Still in morning rush hour. Still feeling out the different camera angle for the fun of it, the different camera placement, giving the different camera angle. And in front of me, now 2 cars in front of me, is another car with Nevada license plates. Never thought I would see that, especially in morning New Jersey rush. What's going on? 10:21 in the morning. I am out of New Jersey, up in New York State. Realizing today I cannot get my shit together. Well, with driving anyway, I cannot get my shit together. Making all kinds of rookie mistakes, almost missing exits, missing turns, diving across lanes to catch them. Like, I didn't have to take any extra, like, turns or anything. Well, no, that's actually not true either. I missed a turn in New Jersey and had to do a U-turn and come back. But on the highway, I was diving across lanes and things. It's just ridiculous. A lot of rookie mistakes, especially for someone like me who's not a rookie. But we're up in the empty highway, I-87 North in New York State. We are taking the toll road home. We did not take the toll road down. A lot of scenic byways, that was fun. We're taking the toll road home to shave off some time. Was not able to get any video of the New York skyline. I think I said that earlier, but I wanted to. So that just means I'm gonna have to take a trip to New York and just video New York City, like in the city, just go walk around the city. Which shouldn't be a bad time and shouldn't be too hard to do. I think one of the reasons I can't get my shit together driving today is because I can't get my head clear. Usually driving will clear your head. Usually road tripping will clear your head. A lot of people do the cross-country drive or get out there and do a long drive just because it can be this transformative thing where you can, you know, sort stuff out. Because when you're behind the wheel alone for that long, that's what you do, is think. The problem is, if you can't get the negative, or not even necessarily negative or bad, but just the things that might bring you down or make you really emo or something, if you can't get those out of your head, that is what you think about for miles and miles and hours, and you try to distract yourself. But right now there's no challenge in the drive because there's no traffic, and it's the same road that I've driven 100 times right now. I mean, out west maybe, but out here I could drive this road blindfolded. And maybe I have at some point, but that's a story for a different time. But, you know, you try to distract yourself, and, you know, you listen to talk radio and let that be entertaining, or, you know, you listen to the radio and you're singing your ass off, which I will say, road tripping will help you improve your singing voice. I'm still not ready, I don't think, to demonstrate publicly, but I'm starting to get a little better. But anyway, today I just cannot stop the mind from running and just spinning circles of all this negative stuff. Just, you know what I need to do? I need to keep traveling and road tripping, maybe. Maybe I'll get that finally if I do enough miles, get that transformative experience, that transcendent experience. Or maybe I should just write a book and see what happens. Anyway, we're going up north, I-87. I forget where we are on the road, actually, so. But I mean, we're heading to Albany, and then at Albany, we cut over, take a right, and go to Vermont. Actually, it's not true. At Troy, we take a right and head over to Vermont. So that's enough for now. More later, maybe. As my drive is coming down to an end, I'm back in Vermont and almost back to the house. Nothing really eventful happened on the New York Thruway, so that was good. So now I'm just sitting, thinking, cruising, heading back home. Where, you know, someone once said to me that New England and Vermont in particular, because that's what we were talking about, but New England is a dark and cold and wet and gloomy place. And the temperature is more than 20 degrees, almost 30 degrees colder than it was in New Jersey, and there is some serious cloud cover. I'm starting to believe she might be right. So with that, I finish up my drive, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.